overall thoughts on how this game went?
Yeah, back and forth, and they made a couple more plays than us. But credit them, they came in hot, and they did what they needed to do when they needed to do it. So, yeah, once again, they played a damn good game.
Did you sense a moment or a turning point where they started to grab it? Or is it?
No, I mean, they created some momentum. We drive right back down with Dakota and score, and got them against the clock, and they made a couple plays. But you look at the entire game, and we're a few plays short. That's about it. They made some plays. They generated some plays in good positions, right? Timely.
And your guys fought till the end. I mean, what do you have to say about their effort?
Yeah, you're not gonna get anything else but that. They care too much about each other. So you're never gonna worry about or see them not battle.
A thought on how much of an inspiration you got maybe out of Adam and Dalton playing?
Yeah, absolutely. The players have a great understanding of how hard they had to work to step on the field, and they understand the courage it takes. And I mean, I think that's it's uncommon in a lot of other businesses, but in this sport, you get a lot of guys that are doing everything they can to get on the field, and but their teammates certainly recognize that and appreciate it.
And finally, what are you left feeling?
Nothing right now. Yeah. That's about it, dull.
Mike Neil Davidson from the Canadian Press. It went right down to the wire with Big Hill and Shone. Was it that close? And what kind of percentage would they have been at, do you think?
Healthy enough to play. It did go right down to the wire, but like I said, you got to let players be great, right? If you're just always holding them out, then they don't get a chance to shine for their teammates. So, I don't know if our guys will remember the score. They'll remember that we lost, and they'll also remember their teammates who put everything they had into stepping on the field.
Mike, of course, understandably, a lot of long faces going into the locker room. Was there a message for the guys in the locker room after that one?
No, nothing they're going to hear right now. It takes a while for them to be able to listen, hear things. It's too fresh.
Pro sports, you know this better than anybody. Winning and losing can determine how people view seasons. But there's a lot to be proud of with this team. I know it's early after a game, but I'm sure, obviously not the result, but plenty to be proud of with this group.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. But that's like when you recap a season. That's a little ways down the road right now. Right now, it's just fresh, painful loss.
No further questions, Coach. Derek?
Mike, was there anything from Montreal that surprised you tonight?
No. They're the same. They run to the ball. They try and take the ball away. They were, once again, they came in pretty hot, and they stuck to it. There's always going to be a wrinkle with Noel Thorpe, but they were just made a few more plays than us.
Seeing the way it played out, would you make any different decision on Big Hill and Shone today?
No.
Coach, would you make his actual performance tonight?
Yeah, he's the best quarterback in the league.
Thoughts on Cody? They played in the game. He's a guy who maybe has something to prove too.
Yeah, stepping back, I'm sure this game was good for the league in terms of the back and forth right down to the wire, scoring right at the end, lead changes. Cody had full marks to Cody. I don't know what the numbers look like, but it doesn't matter. He's a winning quarterback right now. Yeah. Yeah. We took the ball away too. Yeah, that's taking points right off the board there. Yeah, they're good defense. So is ours.
Mike, any comment on Nick Hallett's performance today? He popped.
Always does. Big games, makes big plays. Yep. Yep. He's excellent.
Like, there's a fair amount of people you know on that organization, just given what, I know it's the other team, but just given what they've gone through, just this being the CFL, good for the CFL team that rises. What do you think their season shows?
I'm not in their room, but you can see it on the field. They play with a lot of energy and obviously have a lot of fun and buy-in and whatever. But I said I'm not in that room, so. But I'm sure they're pretty happy.
What's it like the coaching game with that back? Oh, it's so close the whole time.
Well, you believe you're going to win. You right till the very end, you believe you're going to win. You have to. There's no other way to do it.
You remember the last play, Hail Mary?
You just believe you're going to do it. You have to. Yeah.
All right, no further questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Put into this season, just your overall feelings right now, just after what happened there?
Sad, disappointed. I mean, disappointed is probably the wrong word. Sad, just, you play to win the game, you play to win the last one, then we came up short. Montreal was a few plays better than us. Which is really sad. Because there's just a lot of good guys in the locker room, and, guys that might not be able to play again, and you want to win for them, and the guys that could be out there. And yeah, there's just a lot of good people. You just don't want to let people down. It's terrible.
Games so close like that, what is the difference?
Just, again, a handful of plays you can look back on. Plays you went back. Obviously, there's turnovers. I had a turnover in the red zone. We turned one over earlier in the game. Again, I'm sure when we watch the tape, there'll be things that were left out there on second downs that we could have probably executed a bit better to convert on second down or on first down to get us in better manageable situations. I don't want to take anything away from Montreal. They played better, and they deserve to win.
Zach Neil Davidson from the Canadian Press. Is it one of those games where if you played it 10 times, you could have had 10 different results? Because your team made tons of big plays.
Probably. We liked our chances going in, obviously, and probably. It would have probably been different. I don't even know how to answer that. Sorry.
Zach, regardless of the result, you had a couple of guys that got into the game today in Dalton Schoen and Adam Bakel, and they must have gone through an awful lot to make sure that they were out there with you. You talk about that brotherhood. What can you just say about that?
Yeah, I can't say enough about Adam Bighill. Just what he went through to play in this game, and just the kind of person that he is. Dalton Schoen, obviously, as well. Probably shouldn't have been out there either, but just left it all out there for his teammates, and they did everything that they possibly could. Dalton over the last couple of weeks and Biggie over the last 5 days, which is just amazing to be out there. So you want to win the game for them, and guys like Rasheed Bailey on the offensive side has been playing with a grade 2 hamstring tear for the last month and a half, and just Nick Dembski as well. Guys who just have battled through injuries, and everybody has, bumps and bruises, but those are a couple that come to mind. And watching those guys and, prepare and do everything that they possibly can to be out there, for their teammates, as if, my respect couldn't grow for them. It has.
To have this kind of feeling 2 years in a row, would it beat you down, or can it fuel you, or what do you think?
Yeah, right now we're just all upset right now, I think, and it's certainly something that you want to fuel you. You know, you don't want to go the other way with it, and I think we're all professionals in there, and people that will use it to fuel them. But right now it's just it's hard. It hurts.
How good was their D?
They did a good job. They've done a good job, really all season, and Noel does a good job of getting those guys ready, and so I just hats off to them. They did a good job.
Your counterpart at quarterback, he had a lot to prove too. How do you think Cody played?
I thought he played really well. Obviously, they won the football game, and for him to play the way he did in the final drive was good for him.
Because I understand it's a win-loss business, and I know you guys have a high standard for yourself. But when you look back on this year and what you went through last season to get as far as you got, can you still take some positives out of this year?
Not right now. You play to win. You play to win the Grey Cup, and we fell short.
Understanding you're obviously not in that locker room, but what does it say about a team that can be in arguably shambles in the off season and still find a way to kind of get here?
Again, we had the right group of people, top to bottom in our organization. So I'm not going to be telling you anything new, Jeff, about those guys, and they're just it's just an honor to go to work with everybody every day. That's why it just hurts so much. Oh, sorry. What was the question about Montreal? Yeah, I mean, just belief can take you far. Jason, had those guys really believing, and again, football's a funny game, and it's one game, and they play better than us.
Taylor, last question.
Zach, just what did you see on that interception there in the red zone?
Yeah, just probably missed the read. Probably could have gave that one to Brady there up front. They were in a different front than they had been playing, and it pulled it, and thought the corner was playing man against, I think it was Wally out there at Z, and just thought I had a corner to, kind of felt the defense all down, and thought I had a corner ball there to, I think it was Kenny.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.